I think we were talking about off air and in messages like the last couple of days was um the DMDU shit, right? And like I saw like this has sort of been unraveling for quite a while. Like I saw someone did a spreadsheet that I saw shared on Google that was on so on Twitter, and then like I've just seen more and more stuff being shared where like I even like I think it was on Sunday or Monday that I sort of like sent out a tweet or a social media thing, and it was like, hey, you know, like there's a lot of accusations being around, there's a lot of questions being thrown around. You know, if anyone from there wants to come on and have a chat and give their side of the story to the broader community, because I feel like, you know what I mean? Like if they want to, like I said, there's an opportunity to come on and address it, bro. And I feel like, you know, that I'm reputable enough where I can give someone who I might not necessarily agree with, but I'll give them an opportunity to say what's on their mind and let the people hear what they have to say.
Which probably would have been a better decision to make besides going on social media and writing a blog or something about it. Because I mean, words get lost in translation, and you can easily pick things apart if somebody puts it out on paper. It's better to hear it straight from the horse's mouth and let the horse like actually sit there and talk and yap on. And but yeah, you know, it was foretelling. The future was inevitable. I think we were talking off air about it, and I was saying the last time I was on here, you know, like, it's a recipe for disaster what they were doing. And I mean, fuck, really, like, it's disheartening, you know, to watch it all knew it was going to happen, but to watch it all unfold the way that it has, and like the whole deflection and not answering questions that are asked, but like deflecting, like it's just, yeah, who knows?
I feel like like the most part of it, like with them, and like I saw that their statement. I think you shared it with me, or someone shared their statement. Like, man, like this is just like gaslighting and deflecting shit from the most part. That's how I took it, and it's like, yeah, I mean, like there's no ownership of mistake.
Yeah, no, 100%, and that's what it's always been about too. I mean, the same with because I was with them at the very beginning, like as you know, and all that, and the same when I was unceremoniously fired. It was the email was just a straight gaslight, sending me like, oh, we hope that your mental health gets better. Here's different call numbers, like men's mental health lines that you can call. We hope that we can revisit this in the future once you're in a better like mental state and all that. And it was just a gaslight and a deflection from the real problem at hand.
Yeah, no, like I feel like, do you feel like, because like for me, I saw them when they first started and everything looked really good. Like everything looked really, really good on paper. They came in very progressive, had this amazing mindset, and then it just, like probably the last couple years, like you know what I mean? Like they started strong, but then like maybe 18 months or maybe or so ago, it all just started unraveling. And like I started hearing a lot of shit coming out from it.
Oh, heaps of shit. And that's kind of what like the downfall of me being there was, because you know, I have no filter and I'm just gonna say it like it is. And I the rise and downfall of it, like from my point of view, was just greed and ego. And that's what took over. Like, you know, them wanting to be the stars, putting the championships on themselves, like the whole deathmatch championships. Like you don't like I was trying to tell them at the very beginning, talking about the first tournament and who the first deathmatch champion should be, and I'm trying to like talk with, you know, Joel and Jay at the time, and telling them like, don't put it on one of yourselves. Like, just don't do that. Don't put it on anybody that's a part of the committee. And you know, you seen in that letter, like Joel laid it out there who the whole committee was at the very beginning. And that's gonna ruin it. Like that, people are gonna know who's running this company from the very beginning. They're gonna know who's involved. If you put it on one of yourselves, it's gonna start tanking. And sure enough, like the eyes started falling off, and then the second like the second tournament when Callan lost it to Joel, and that was all like to get the title overseas, and like it was just a whole bunch of greed and ego going on, and I think that's what took the company down, to be honest.
Yeah. Do you think it was like multiple different egos there working together that just was like a recipe for disaster?
Yes, 100%. Like I think it was just everybody wanting to try to make a name for themselves in the deathmatch world and knock things off of their bucket lists, and egos were clashing. And then when it came to like the whole finance part of it and stuff like that, like, I mean, come on, man. I can't even fly myself back over to the States, and I'm in a pretty decent job and stuff like with bills and finances and the exchange rate. I mean, you're
Mm,
looking at, if you want to go overseas for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you're looking at least like $12,000,
that's wild.
and that's AUD. You know what I mean? So, and
Mm,
that's going to convert to like what, 900 something, 9,000 something dollars American.
yeah.
And you're thinking your flights and all that, which is going to be about 5,000, 6,000, plus your room, accommodation, food, all that good stuff. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm really disheartened with the way it's all turned out, because there was really something special there at the beginning, and then they just lost the plot.
They sort of just, yeah, like it sounds it though. Like, was there any, but like, why do you think that? Because you started seeing like all of the like, I don't know, were they owners, promoters, what the committee members, whatever it was, like you like there was what, four of them, five of them, and then like three left, like in the span of like 3 to 4 months. Like, did you see anything there that could have been the lead up to that?
I think the very beginning, because Smacks was only a part of DMDU for like the first 3 months. Like they didn't even have a show, and he was already gone. Yeah, like
Yeah, right.
they were doing the little promo pictures and stuff like that, and there was one of Smacks on there, "Are you deathmatch ready?" And I think once that he stepped back, because they fucked him over. I mean, they've since made amends and all that, from what I hear.
Mm.
But since he got fucked over on like artwork and stuff like that, and he stepped back, I think that should have been the writings on the wall. But I mean, everybody just gave it a chance.
Mm. Did you like when you read the statement? Did you find it genuine?
Nah, not at all. It sounded just kind of like a an easy way to back out of everything, like
Mm.
passing the company off to other people and stuff like that, taking a complete step back from it all. A total, like, apparently it's going to be ran and operated by completely new people that aren't the original five or six or however many there were. And
Mm.
it just felt like a complete deflection to try to get away from having to answer to all the questions. And I think some of the numbers that were dropped about how much is still owed and how much has been paid out, I think that was a little bit of a stretch.
Mm.
But then again, like, that's just my observations. I don't know for a fact or 100% if that's true with the finances and all that. But just from observations and getting messages from people too, because people still message me all the time about it.
Yeah, same.
And I know one person whose family's donated about $500 to the project, the whole family, because they were
Mm.
huge DMDU fans, and they still haven't seen a red penny from it.